Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Reviews for Success, aka Jonathan Panda. Today was a big day for Oracle, guys, and I'm going to talk all about it. If you made money, let me know in the chat right now. Let me know in the chat. People talk about stocks. A lot of stock gurus talk about making money, but today was one of those special days where if you held shares of Oracle or if you held call options from Oracle that expire this week or later on, I know you banked. All right, before we get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that this video is all entertainment and educational. I am not a licensed financial professional. Be aware of that. All right, let's get into it. So first off, let me show you guys how Oracle moved today because I'm excited, but I want you guys to actually see the chart in itself. Look at this, guys. This is how Oracle performed today. And man, it shook me, but I'm not surprised because I've seen how the stock market can move. So check this out. This is a 30% move, an $80 move, guys. They started off, the move started right here at 226. And look, today it had a peak of, let me scroll down. So from 226, today they had a peak of 345.30. That's not even exact, but that's an $80 move, guys. When you're talking about stocks, $80 is crazy. Imagine you held one share of Oracle. That means you made $80 in one day. Now imagine you held 10 shares of Oracle. You do the math. That's $800, guys. Now imagine if you held 100 shares, guys. You do them. That's crazy. But overall, this was a 36 to 43% move, and they closed around 328 to 331. That is still high up. Although they didn't close up at its peak from today, they still closed up really well. This was its highest moving day, its highest single day gain since 1992. Trading volume spiked significantly, showing massive investor interest. Now, why did Oracle explode like this? So they announced a $4 multi-billion contract, including a historic $300 billion deal with the one and only OpenAI. OpenAI has been the talk of the town for the past 3 years. Ever since ChatGPT came out, AI, all this AI stuff, OpenAI has been the talk of the town, and Oracle just opened up a contract with them. So people are excited, investors are excited, and I'm pretty sure you've heard of ChatGPT. Wouldn't you want to buy in on ChatGPT, OpenAI? Yeah, right? So guess what? If you buy Oracle, you're actually investing in OpenAI. So that's why Oracle is exploding. See, OpenAI hasn't IPO'd yet, so they haven't went public. So that's another reason why Oracle had such a huge gain, because you're kind of sort of buying OpenAI, but you're not. You feel me? But yeah, I hope you guys understood that. I hope I explained it well enough for you guys to kind of comprehend why Oracle shot up like this. Now, this move positioned as a key player in the AI cloud race, which means that now Oracle is competing with companies like Google, Microsoft, AWS. Look at the stock heat map, guys. This is the stock heat map. This is the tech side. NVIDIA had some gains today. Broadcom also had crazy gains. Guys, let me go back to the stock heat map. So Broadcom, they went up 9.7%. That is crazy. Normally when you see that, that is ridiculous. But compared to Oracle down here at 35.95, that is wild. But overall, today the S&P 500 had a crazy day, setting new time highs, guys. The tech side saw a lot of gains, and Apple actually fell, surprisingly. Actually, no surprise. See, Apple had an event yesterday where they released their slimmest iPhone yet, but they still fell. And that's the beauty of the market. That's not really beautiful, but that's just the nature of the market, I meant to say. You would expect the stock to go up in value, but they actually fell. They actually plummeted after the release of their new phone. And I thought yesterday was going to be the end of that plummet, but they still kept falling. They fell 3% today, and that is a lot. 3% may not look like a lot, may not sound like a lot, but when you're talking about stocks, that is billions of dollars, guys. Next, right here, we have billions, trillions of dollars, guys. I meant to say, anyways, over here on the tech side, technological services side, we see a lot of red, and Oracle's the only one, actually, one of the few only ones. You have Palantir over here that also had a good day. They rose up 2.7%. But on the tech services side, they were pretty red. Finance, red. We see a lot of neutral action. Retail, red. Health, only Eli Lilly. Well, Eli Lilly and ABBV. I don't know exactly what company that is, but for the most part, you see a lot of red. Consumer, red. Production, manufacturing, we see green and neutral. But Oracle today was the talk of the town. And because of their great big move, they influence the market sentiment for the tech side, the chip side, to skyrocket. Broadcom, they went up by a lot today, guys. Look at each one of these candles. Normally, when you see a 15 or 30-minute candle like this, you expect like a 2% move, maybe even 10, sometimes 30. Rarely you see a 1% move, but look at look at the price from, look at where this candle starts off at 345 and it closes at 347. That is crazy. This one, 347 to 352. Look at this one right here. 350.8 all the way up to 361. Well, you guys get the point. But this move right here, if you caught this move from 9:30 to 11, man, I know you banked. But options contracts grew for call options, I meant to say. And like I said, Oracle lifted the S&P and the NASDAQ, but the Dow Jones slightly underperformed due to Apple. Apple affected the Dow by a little bit. And be aware, guys, days like this can happen. This right here is the beauty of the stock market. It's the nature of the stock market. So things like this will happen. And you just have to look out for news. Look out for what's going on. And the stock market is one of the best ways you can change your life financially. Guys, there are meetings and events that will happen in the future. For example, on September 17th, the Feds are expected to cut rates. So be on the lookout for that. And you can expect a move similar to Oracle's for some of these stocks on that day. So be on the lookout for that. This rally may continue. I don't know. We never know. This is the nature of the market, but you can predict based off past movement. And from what I can say, I feel like Oracle could potentially keep rising because OpenAI is a big company, guys. It's a big company that hasn't publicly IPO'd yet. So be aware, people want to get in on this. So they're going to buy as much as they can. And future earnings calls will confirm whether 300 billion plus deals starts showing in revenue. And just look out for the way Oracle is going to be moving in the future because they're competing with Microsoft Azure, AWS, and Google Cloud. And those are huge competitors, guys. Google, you're watching this video with a Google service. Google owns YouTube. You're paying Google by watching my video right now. So imagine that. You're paying Google and you don't even know it. And they're competing with Oracle. You see why this is a big deal for Oracle? This is why they shot up like that. And I'm pretty sure we all know Google. If you're watching the video, like I said, you're watching this on Google's platform called YouTube. But chip makers' demand also increased. NVIDIA, AMD earnings will show how much Oracle's AI build out is fueling semiconductor sales. And market sentiment shifts. If macro data, jobs, inflator, Fed statements stay supportive, AI cloud stocks may keep leading the rally. And right now, AI and tech is leading the show when it comes down to stocks. But this is just one of those days that will show you that it's definitely possible. You just have to continue to be patient, be smart with what you invest in, and take your time. And you never know when it's going to be you. These are trillion-dollar companies, guys. So it's not like they'll run out of money out of nowhere. Yes, all these companies can go down in value for sure, but it's definitely possible for them to also continue to go up. And in life, it's all about taking shots, having those opportunities, those options available, and taking them, guys. Take that risk. In life, you will get a lot of your success when you do your research and you take those big risks. And investing in yourself is one of those risks that I feel like everyone should consider to improve their financial economic status. But for the most part, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Reviews for Success, aka Jonathan Panda. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you get this video to 10 likes. Let's start off small, 10 likes, and then let's start shooting for something like 20, maybe 30 likes. But anyways, I hope y'all take care, be smart, and remember, this is entertainment and educational. So make sure you do your research and don't always rely on what you see on YouTube for your investments. But that's just my advice. I am not a licensed professional. I'm just saying what I would do if I were you. But y'all take care, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, peace.